Hey guys, welcome back to Shank's Ranks. In case you're new here, I like to do reviews on some of my favorite 3D Blu-ray movies. And in the spirit of Halloween, I've been watching tons of horror movies all month. Today was a double feature event. The first movie, which I'm going to do a quick review on the 3D video quality of, is Goosebumps, the first movie. And I know what you're saying, this is an old movie. It came out a few years ago, but I have never seen it, and I decided I would include my son on this movie night too, so I wanted to find something that was appropriate for him. So that was the first movie. Then by myself, I watched Silent Hill Revelations in 3D. Now again, I'm just going to be reviewing the video quality on it, not the sound, because full disclaimer, I did not watch it with the proper surround sound this time. The Goosebumps, we used the TV's sound, and Silent Hill, I had headphones on. So, let's get into this real quick. For Goosebumps, we have an aspect ratio of 240 by 1, so you will have the black bars. It does have a audio track of 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio, and it's a Sony release, so I'm sure it's good. I'll have to go back one day and watch it with the proper surround sound. Now, as far as the movie goes, like I said, this is my first time seeing it. My son really liked it. I think he said he gave it 4 out of 5 stars for the storyline. Me, however, I was a little disappointed just because I grew up reading the books, and then when the TV show came out, I thought that was really cool too. I don't know, it seemed a little cheesy, but hey, it's for kids. He liked it, and I think your kids will too. As far as the picture quality goes, I found the picture really soft throughout most of the movie. It seemed like there was a great deal of DNR, and I know it's not my TV settings. I went back and I checked them. And this is really one of the few 3D movies that I have that actually looked like that. Like I said, it just felt a little uh, fluffy, is what my son used to describe the picture. But other than that, the picture was bright throughout most of the movie, even in the dark scenes. There wasn't a problem with clarity there. As far as the 3D goes, for the depth, I'm going to give this one 3 out of 5 stars for the depth. The beginning of the movie starts out pretty good, and it stays consistent throughout the whole thing, I guess. But it almost just looks like you're turning on the 2D to 3D converter on your television set. There aren't very many huge layers of separation there. In fact, there were several times when I took off my glasses and it felt like I was watching it flat. So, I don't know, like I said, there's some good scenes in the beginning and towards the end with depth, but overall, I was a little underwhelmed by it. When it comes to the pop out effects on this, I'm gonna go ahead and give this 1 out of 5 stars on it. I was extremely disappointed because I figure it's a movie that has a lot of CGI monsters. You'd think there'd be more stuff coming out the screen at you, and I don't know about you, but pop, it's where it's at for me. I like the pop. And all I can remember pop wise was when the Abominable Snowman is coming out of the book. There's like a little blizzard storm, and you start to see, snow coming off the screen. And then the only other thing that stands out to my mind was the werewolf scene, where the werewolf comes out at the camera. It looks like it's kind of coming out in your face with his snout, and that part made me go, whoa. But other than that, there wasn't really any pop to it. So that's my review on the 3D. Maybe it's just the TV that I have. I don't know. I've never really had a problem with 3D movies. I think this one and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom were probably the most underwhelming to me out of my collection. So maybe you have a different opinion. Let's move on to Silent Hill Revelations in 3D. Now, I liked the game. I'm not watching this movie for the plot. The plot, the acting, everything about it is pretty bad. But if you're into like cheesy horror and if you want to watch something that almost feels like you're doing a gameplay walkthrough, then this is the movie for you. This is a good movie based on just the visuals alone, especially if you're into some creepy shit. This one does have an aspect ratio of 240 by 1, so you do have the black bars on this one as well. 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio track. Now, I have watched this before with the proper surround sound. I don't remember too much about it other than I thought the sound was pretty impressive. It had some good bass moments, especially the scenes where Pyramid Head is out. Um, but this time around, I used my headphones, so I can't really recall too much about it. But as far as the 3D picture quality goes, fan freaking tastic. If you're a lover of the gimmicky pop out effects, the stuff that really comes out and make you cross-eyed, then this is the movie for you. For depth, I'm giving this one 4 out of 5 stars. It is solid throughout the entire picture. I mean, we're talking about layers and layers here. Very, very well done. I'm not sure if this was filmed in 3D. I haven't really done any research on it. I'm pretty sure it's a conversion. If it is a conversion, fine job. And then for the pop out effects, I'm giving this one 5 out of 5 stars for pop. I mean, I love the idea of a horror movie where some creepy shit is just coming at you. It starts in the very beginning when she wakes up from a dream, and then her dad's talking to her there, and then this butcher knife just comes out through his chest, right out at you, and you're like, whoa. And then you got other scenes, you know, anytime they enter Silent Hill and everything starts to turn to ash, it almost looks like fleshy ash. It's just like bleeding and floating away. That's all coming off the screen. They do a really good job at making you feel like you're inside Silent Hill, like you're inside the movie. There's a lot of environmental aspects of it that are surrounding you. It looks really good. And then you have this scene with this spider creature that's made out of mannequins that has mannequin heads on the end of each of its legs, and it's just poof right out at you. I'm telling you, all throughout the movie we have stuff like this. So like I said, this is 4 out of 5 for depth, 5 out of 5 for pop. Picture quality, there were a couple scenes where I thought it was a little soft. Again, so like a little bit of DNR, but it didn't last too long. I'd say, I can't remember the specific scenes, but in total I'd say maybe 2 minutes out of the movie looks like that. The rest of the picture is super crisp, and you know, I'm watching it on a 4K 3D TV, so it upscales the picture. It looks really, really sharp. Didn't have any problems during any of the dark scenes. It looked fantastic. So if you're a lover of horror and you're a lover of 3D, I highly recommend looking for this one. I got this, I got lucky. I got this used, but it got the cool lenticular effect here. Looks like Pyramid Head's blade is popping out. So anyway, I'm going to continue watching horror movies throughout the month. If you have any great suggestions, let me know. And thanks for watching, guys.